Hello guys, good morning. How are you? I hope just fine. So guys, we are gonna go to page 28, okay? So, pay attention. We have here the first exercise, okay? How do you react when someone disagrees with you? So, let's suppose I say, I like ice cream. And somebody says, so I don't. So when somebody disagree with me, this is a disagreement. Okay, disagree. Okay, so I say I like ice cream, and a person appears and says, I don't. So the person disagrees with me. So how do I react with it? Okay, so here we're going to listen dialogue here, an article with tips about dealing with conflict. You know, how to disagree politely, educadamente, you know? So I'm gonna play it and you're gonna listen, okay? So read and listen because we're gonna do after some exercises. So pay attention to that, okay guys? So sorry.
Track 18. Decoding the world in English. Respectful assertiveness. 2. Listen and read an article with tips about dealing with conflicts.
How to disagree politely. All of us disagree with others at times. Here are some useful tips for managing discord with grace. It's easy to get along with another person until you disagree. That's when things get hard. Since disagreement is inevitable in life, here are some practical tips for sharing a different perspective without damaging a relationship with a friend, a classmate, or a family member. 1. Be a good listener. Listen carefully to the other person's opinion and consider his or her views in a sincere way. 2. Address a specific point with which to disagree rather than the entire position. It will limit the conflict to a small part of the whole and decrease the risk of a verbal war. 3. You can deny someone's perspective, but not the person or his or her feelings. Don't get involved in making personal attacks on someone who disagrees with you. Avoid you statements such as, "You're all wrong about this." They can be taken personally. 4. Stay calm. If you feel yourself tensing up, mentally force your palms to open, your arms to relax, and your posture to unbend a bit. 5. Agree to disagree. When you cannot reach consensus, remain cordial. It is wise to accept a disagreement that cannot be resolved so that the relationship remains intact. It is important to remain respectful and polite, even if the other person fails to do so. Self-control is a universal virtue admired by all, and you will feel good about yourself afterwards.
Okay guys, so I'm gonna talk about some words, okay, that I point here. So when I say, sorry, wait a minute. When I say here, for example, it's easy to get along with another person. This expression, get along with, in Portuguese is se dar bem com alguém, okay? So, it's easy to get along with another person until you disagree. Here we have some other, let me see here. I think it's this expression that I want to tell you. Don't get involved in making attacks. Avoid. When you avoid something, você evita, ok? Você evita alguma coisa. Então, so the word avoid, evitar, okay? So, I think that the text is easy, okay? So, the exercise 3, we have here these statements were said during a discussion. Read the text from activity 2 again and match the statements to the tips 1 to 5 in the text. So, 1. Okay, we have different points of view. We don't need to agree about everything to be friends, right? So what this is tip 5, okay? Because agree to disagree. Concordar para discordar, okay? Concordar em discordar, okay? Because we have different points of view. So we don't need to agree with everything, you know? So I can't believe you are saying this. Your opinion is ridiculous. So this tip is tip 2. Sorry, tip 3. Sorry, guys. Tip 3, because look here. Don't get involved in make personal attacks on someone who disagrees with you. Avoid you statements such as "You are all wrong about it." About this. Sorry, you can say about it. So it's typically, I can't believe you're saying this. It's your opinion is ridiculous. You know. So it's tip 3. I understand your point, but I don't agree with you one thing here. This tip is tip 2 because address a specific point which you disagree, rather than the entire position. It will limit the conflict to a small part of the whole and decrease the risk of verbal war. It means what? Oh, I know, I agree with you in some points of view, you know? This you're right, you're right, this I think you're not right, you know? So, this is the tip 2. So, the exercise 4, in fact, we have to discuss together, okay? Which do you think is the most difficult tip to follow? Why? What are you doing to improve that? For example, here we have 5 tips, you know? Guys, for example, when we're talking about be a good listener, it's difficult too, okay? Because we have to listen more than to talk. Address a specific point with which you disagree. Just you have to listen to and detail. Oh, this point I agree. This point I don't agree. Tip 3, okay. You know, you have to. Oh, you are not wrong about all this. Don't. I mean, avoid this kind of sentences. You know, it's difficult too. Because all the times that you disagree, you have to say, "Oh, you are wrong. You are a bad person. You are wrong. I don't agree with you." So this is the problem. Stay calm. It's too difficult to, you know, to be calm when you disagree with something. I like blue and you like black, and I said, "Oh no, but I'm right because I like blue." No, you have to stay calm. Okay, you must stay calm. And I think that 5 is difficult too, because imagine, agree to disagree. When you cannot reach a consensus, remain cordial. So it is wise, smart, okay, intelligent, to accept a disagreement that cannot be resolved so that the relationship remains intact. Because imagine all the times that you are fighting with your friends, discussing with your friends about something. So it's kind of a problem, you know that? So this is the point of exercise 4, you know? So the next page we have here, page 29, yes. In 29 we have here, read the text, how to disagree politely, again, and decide if the statements below are true or false. It's easy to get along with friends. Remember that get along, I mean, Darcy Ben. No, it's not easy, it's too difficult, you know, because all the people are different, so it's difficult. So it's false, you know, because it's difficult. 2, it's important to consider people's point of view. Yeah, you have to consider it. You should focus on one disagreement at a time and not attack everything that the other person is saying. Yes, it's true. Okay, just focus on one thing, not in everything, you know. If you disagree with an opinion, you disagree with the person's feelings. No, I can't disagree with you, but I like you. So there's no problem, you know. 5, it's not a good idea to insult a person you have a difference with. Yes, it's not a good idea. When you are tense, you know, nervous, try to open your hands and relax a little. Yes, you know, when you are nervous, just take it easy, calm down, okay. 7, remember it's okay not to agree with friends every time. Yeah, it's not okay. You don't have to agree with everything and every time, but it's not because of that that you have to make a discussion and we are not friends anymore, you know? 8, it's important to be able to control yourself, even if the other person does not. Yeah, it's difficult, but it's important to be able to control yourself, okay? So here, note that the words in bold help you disagree with people's opinion more politely. Read the comments on the left A and match them to polite disagreements on the right B. I'm gonna play, okay, and you are gonna understand what I mean. Just a second.
Track 19. 2. Notice that the words in bold help you disagree with people's opinions more politely. Read the comments on the left and match them to a polite disagreement on the right.
I just love romantic movies.
So, I just love romantic movies. So, well, honestly, I don't like this kind of movie that much, okay? It's a reply that is politely, you know?
Well, honestly, I don't like this kind of movie that much.
I don't really like to play video games.
Really, some games are a lot of fun.
Really, some games are a lot of fun. So, I don't agree, but, you know, it's a polite way.
The Pebbles are a fantastic rock band.
I don't know. I think I prefer the Snakes.
I thought Total Explosion 3 was really exciting with lots of action scenes.
You think so? I thought it was kind of slow.
So, here is just you to listen and match it, you know? So, it's just kind of replies that are very politely, you know, guys? So, it's very polite. Guys, look. Now you are on page 29, okay? So, here, we are gonna go to page 30. Yes, so, page 30. Here we have, imagine someone asks you, would you like to see Voyage to Jupiter this afternoon? It's a movie, okay guys? It's like a movie. Organize possible answers in the corresponding boxes. Here we have, why don't we go Friday night? Sure, that'd be great. I don't know, I don't really like science fiction. I'm sorry I can't. I have to help my parents with housework. I'd love to see this movie. Why don't we see Space Worms? So, why answers here I put in yes. Okay? Would you like to see Voyage to Jupiter this afternoon? So, asking yes, I say, sure, that'd be great. And I'd love to see this movie. Okay, so yes. No, I don't know. I don't really like science fiction. I'm sorry I can't. I have to help my parents with housework. Yes? And another option is, why don't we go Friday night? Why don't we see Space Worms? You know, so it's different kind of answers. Okay, guys? So, is that? Yes? Exercise 2. You have to agree, disagree, or offer options for the invites below. For example, would you like to see a love story on Monday? The same thing. Oh, sure, that'd be great. Remember that we talked about that? What about playing games tomorrow morning? Oh, why don't we go on Saturday? Why don't we play soccer on Sunday? Sorry, I can't. I have to study. Would you like to have a burger on Saturday? Oh, it'd be great. That'd be great. Yes, you have to answer kind of this. You know that? So, it's open answer. So, there's no way. Here, the exercise 3, you have to do by yourself too. Because you have to work in thrills, but we are not working in thrills. So, we are not gonna do this, ok? Então, esse exercício 3 a gente não vai fazer por enquanto, ok? Tá? A gente vai fazer depois, ok? After. So you can go to page 31. Okay, page 31. Here. Here. Sorry. So, page 31. We are going to have to do it by yourself too, but look. The first exercise is like playing spelling elimination in groups, okay? So after that, we're gonna talk about spelling because it's S-H-R-E-K, okay? To spell. So it's different. So all this kind of exercise you have to do in groups. So it's a little bit difficult. So I'm gonna do this when we're gonna do our classes at Zoom, okay? So don't worry about it. Here is the same, okay? But here, look, in fact here we have to put the name of something, choose a movie that you like, you know, and put the movie title, the movie genre, actor and actress, you know, and category, letter, com que letra começa, okay? So you have to put, for example, Titanic, drama, Leonardo DiCaprio e I forgot the name of the actress, you know, but something like that. So you have to choose movie titles, movie genres, actor and actress. It's just to do this, you know? So it's really easy, it's not difficult. Just that. Exercise 1 and 2 don't do, okay? Because we can't do now, okay? So just exercise 3. You have to put here the name of the movie genre, actor and actress. Just that, okay? Guys, homework for the next class again. I want you to do the pages 32 and 33. You know, it's kind of a review, so you have to do 32 and 33. You know, it's review of unit 1, 2, and 3. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Yes, 1, 2, and 3. And I'm gonna correct, perhaps at Zoom, and I'm not sure, but I'm gonna try to correct at Zoom, okay? So, don't forget to do. Não esqueçam de fazer, página 32 e 33, okay? So, don't forget. Okay, guys? So, see you next class, but I think that our next class is at Zoom. So, see you, bye-bye. Kisses. Have a nice Monday.